no most, really. There is no most, everything. Every single thing.
The question is, how come two of you are really being different people, are such incredibly good friends besides being mother and daughter? What makes that not many people are in that situation? What do you think you had done to make Paulina one of your best friends?
Number one will be respect.
And the respect.
Respect. Since she was little, I think that she is a little person but the big spirit inside. And I know that I remember how I feel as a kid when they shut me down and they don't want to hear me and they don't try to understand what I feel and what kind of effect this have on me. So from the time when she was little, I pay attention, at least I thought I pay attention as much as I can to hear her and respect her feelings.
Mm-hmm.
And from the very early time we have a conversation about I never tell her no because I say so. I say no because that's the consequence of something. In the end, she can choose still, but at least she know how I feel. It wasn't just short moment. And I think respect build the trust, and I think respect build the trust, build love, and I think that's how I can answer, right?
Yeah, I think it would be just, we live in an emotional dark age pretty much. That's what's lacking in most relationships, I think. I think that most people, yes, they'll talk about what you did, what actions you took, what their opinion is about something, but they don't talk about their feelings. They don't talk about how they feel.
Mm-hmm.
And that's something I always remember. My feelings were validated, they were questioned, and I think that's what builds just the strongest connection and intimacy between anybody.
Yeah.
But had you always had the affinity for your mother, or was
Actually,
the time that you were questioning her?
I think as not to get into the nitty-gritty of our whole life, but she had me so young, I actually preferred my father when I was a child because she was the responsible one and Daddy was the fun parent and everything. And I think we got closer and closer and closer as life continued.
Mm-hmm.
It literally progressively is just getting better and better. And then maybe naturally too, we actually do have a lot of things in common and similar views on things, and I don't think it's because we necessarily try to force each other into believing certain things. It's just a natural flow.
Plus, I think this was the first person that showed me a love, real love, that I discovered in my heart. And it was really a best spiritual teacher for me, because my crazy personality and the wonder and curiosity can get me to the edge. And having that little person, it gives me that breaks that I feel no, okay, that's how far you can go, and then you have to stop, because otherwise you're gonna pull, you kid with you. I have an opportunity to be with the man who was a really, 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 on the top of power, but there was lots of drugs there. And if I will do this, I will take Paulina with me, and I know that I cannot do it. And that kind of things.
When you love someone in general, you always stay good for each other. It's I feel if I was completely by myself, one, I don't even know what I would do in this world without her. My thought of one day her not being here is I feel I would stop existing. So the only way I could imagine that is if I had my own family, but that's such an abstract concept before it happens. Maybe I'll exist in a different way. I'll have that connection with my children. But before that happens, it's just, I don't know.
Well, I think also from the spiritual point, I think we have some contract.
Yeah.
She come here to help me to overcome that kind of, you know,
programming from like Poland.
Programming
and, like,
from, not only that, programming
Yeah.
from Poland, but also that kind of self-destruction that I have also somewhere inside me.
I think I have more of that than you
And
do.
for her, I think I get the contract to help her to walk stronger on this planet. Otherwise, Paulina, she will fly away. You know?
Paulinko, if there is anything that you would like your mother to change,
Oh boy.
what would
It's
it
supposed
be?
to be nice interview.
I would want her to
Exercise.
it's not as much change what it is, but what I would like her to tap into more is her creativity, because
I mean,
that's such a like huge, like that's what keeps me insane. And it doesn't matter, like I could be a shitty painter, but I paint, like just those kinds of things, and exploring that. And I actually know that she's way more talented. It comes to her even more naturally than it does to me. Like for me, I kind of have to play with things, and finally it's like, oh, I got it. For her, it's like she already has the vision, and she just has to like bring it into form, and it just happens so effortlessly. So I feel like life just
It's
kind
coming.
of, yeah, like
It's
that's
And
what
now
in
I
that
would
kind
like
of, you
you
know, tactile
to,
way.
if it's possible, to take something nice about your mother.
To do what?
To say something nice about your mother. Everything was so nice.
Not
Okay.
only say how beautiful I am, for
Yeah,
I
you-
wish she had bigger tits, because I got the same ones as she had.
No,
So.
we will be like,
but
No, I'm
but,
kidding. We like our little
you
itty
know,
bitty titty committee.
this is fixable. You know
Manisha's
that.
right, it's the Polish blood.
Maybe.
Twin.
I think so.
This is fixable. No, I think you both perfect pair, feeding on each other, and you know whatever you said, mommy is losing the concentration.
growing unicorn.
Yeah, it is truthful from my experience watching you both,
Yeah.
and it's unbelievable how mother was able to bring such a nice person, or you know uncover such a nice person in you. So.
Little do they know. Now we're like, we're gonna end it at this. All right, now the truth of who we are.
Jerry Springer.
Woo!
Bitch.
You fucking bitch!
Wow.
Just the other night, I asked you on the rocks, what do you like about me? I said, what do you love about me? And you said, everything.
Because I do actually.
Yeah. For me, it's like so hard because it's just so, it's like literally everything. Like there's not something, even like the stuff that annoys me about Miss Mommy over there. It's like, that's like a part of me. Like she's like my like truest reflection. I think if I were to put it into words, I would say what I like most about you is that I know who I am because of you. Like I exist. I'm like, you're like my you're like my strongest reflection, like my strongest mirror. Yeah.
No.
I'm getting emotional.
Get those tears in the thing.